there everyone, you're watching Up Close and Personal. My name is Nyasha Diva Mtamangira. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's season 4, the mature look season, and we've taken it to a whole new level. We're interviewing our over 40 socialites who've made it against all odds. Last week we spoke to the Chief Executive Officer of ABUZ, Mr. Lakamlilo, and from what he said, discipline will make you get ahead of others. You can go to our Facebook page, Up Close and Personal on ZPC TV, and tell us what you think about our new season. You must be wondering who our next guest is. Let me tell you something about him. He worked for Westham United for a full year, and he's currently a sports analyst for Star FM. We are about to meet Andrew Tambaniwako, and from what you can see, I'm sure you can realize that he is a sporty guy. Am I right?
That's right, that's right.
So do you actually use these things? Of course, right?
Right, I use them. Can do walking here, running, and that other one as well. You know, this one, that one is in case there's no power. As you know, in our country, sometimes when the power is not there, you use that one manually, but tell me, get the job done, yeah?
Good. Now tell me about that look. By the look, I mean the hairstyle. Oh, the hairstyle. Because I'm actually doing the mature look season here, and I'm dealing with the over 40, so I thought maybe I'm lost.
No, you're not lost. You're not lost. You know, I woke up one day, right, and I decided not to comb my hair, and that was the beginning of it. And now people seem to like it, and I like it. So, yeah.
Okay.
That's the new look.
That's good. They normally say that life begins at 40, and they also say that's when the midlife crisis kicks in. So, do you agree with that?
Well, the midlife crisis, I can say that, you know, I haven't had any midlife crisis so far. Well, maybe some people are saying this is one example of it.
I couldn't agree more.
But to me, it's normal life as usual, yeah. But like I said, you know, when you're 40, you look at life differently. More mature look. You don't need to rush to get there.
True.
You can get there.
Let's rewind a little. Tell us about Andrew as a little man. Did you have it easy growing up?
In our days, that's when we grew up with the black and white TV, where you would go next door, all of you, to go and watch TV, and you get there, they'll tell you to wash your feet before you get into the house. That's how we grew up. We didn't have TVs like now, where everyone's got their own TV in their own room, but it was the way of life. We had one guy who had the soccer ball, so if the guy doesn't want to play soccer with you guys, you don't play. If you make him angry,
that was mean.
If you make him angry, you don't play.
Now tell us about any experiences that stood out for you growing up.
Coming to Bulawayo, also language barrier. You know, I had grown up in Masingo where all we knew was one language. Yes. I come here and I still have to play soccer. I tried to join Highlanders, but the language barrier was a bit of a challenge for me.
Oh, I understand.
Yeah. So I ended up playing for Queen's Huskies. Queen's Huskies was actually, it was colored boys who used to play there and white guys. So it became easy for me. Being at Milton, you could communicate in English and
which is easier, right?
It became easier for me. So I started playing football for those guys. And at school, I played volleyball as far as Matabeleland, and rugby as well. I was just, you know, when you're at school, each term it's got a sport for you. So I used to play most of the sports.
Yeah, you look tough enough to play rugby. Rugby is a tough sport. Growing up, what's the one thing that you wanted to do, and did you go for it?
You will not believe this. The one thing I wanted to do was hunting.
Yes, you are right. I will not believe.
I wanted to go into hunting, but my father was against it completely.
Now for the fun part, I understand that you did some work for Westham United for a year. That must have been an amazing opportunity. How did you get it?
I was visiting. Well, I'd gone to, there was a time, like I told you, when our banks, there was an area, a time in our bank when the bank was closed. So I was in UK. Now, obviously, in UK, I was looking for a job. And I got a job, but I got a job as, you know, we were selling match day programs for Westham United. But because I was within the system, I got to learn a lot. I used to see the guys training. I also ended up also like on the turnstiles selling their tickets. But the major high point was watching them train, seeing what they go, you know, what the paces that they go through. You know, it's a different culture altogether. It's a lifestyle. You know, they take football seriously. It's a religion, you know, from morning to the end of the day. It's a 24-hour job, just working for And I'm talking about Westham, which is not that big a club. And when I joined working for Westham, they were actually in Division 1 at that time. Now they are in the Premier League, and recently they actually beat Liverpool. I was happy about that.
You're still watching Up Close and Personal, and I'm hanging out with Andrew Tambane Wako, better known as Wako in most circles, I must say. And we're having a fun time here, and you should go to our Facebook page, Up Close and Personal on ZPC TV, and tell us if you're enjoying the show. Join us right after the break for more. Welcome back. You're still watching Up Close and Personal. My name is Nyasha Mtamangira, and I'm hanging out with Andrew Tambane Wako, and we're just relaxing in his fabulous house.
Thank you.
How are you finding the show so far?
Show's been great. Thank you for having me on the show.
Great. Andrew, we covered much about your sporting side in the previous segment, so now let's talk about your professional side.
Professional side?
Yes.
Yeah.
What did you study and what have you achieved because of that?
All right. Obviously, we covered the look. I'm a professional banker. I did my BCom in banking, and obviously, as a banker, you'd have to have covered what we call IOBZ. That's the Institute of Bankers. That used to be like a prerequisite to all bankers, but now you can come through with your banking, your finance. Yeah. And my whole life has been banking, professionally, that is. Yeah, I started off at Zimbank years ago as a teller.
Zimbank, Kiddie Bank Club.
Yeah, Kiddie Bank Club, yeah. We used to do those.
Yeah.
You had a Kiddie Bank Club?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. That was Zimbank years ago. And then from Zimbank, I went to Trust Bank. That was like a big step in my professional career from where I was to where I became. And then you know the story. Trust Bank got closed.
Yes, of course, yeah.
Became ZBG. ZBG was unbundled. Become Trust Bank again, and then now I'm a trust, but currently there's litigations going on again. But I'm still employed by Trust Bank. Yeah.
All right, great. Are most successes because of education? And do you think that for someone to be successful, they have to be educated?
You see, the way I would look at it is that most people, right, it's more like the entry point. But now you'd find there could be guys with degrees, with masters and all, but their performance does not mirror the achievement that they've done in school. But as an entry point, yes, it gets you into the market.
Okay.
But now with our indigenization and things that are going on in the country, you find that most guys don't have those qualifications, but they've made it.
Maybe we should let the viewers at home decide how funny you are. You can tell them a joke, and then I'll laugh. If I don't laugh, then that means you're not funny. I'll be their voice since they can't laugh.
But you see now, when you put me in a sport.
Why?
But I understand you.
You tell jokes, so...
I understand you're into fitness and...
Well, actually, yes, I'm into fitness. You're quite right.
All right. Do you know, I can give you one exercise to lose weight. Can you do this? Do that again?
Again.
Yeah. Do that, and I'm telling you, you lose weight. Somebody offers you food, just do that exercise, and you lose weight.
Very funny. So what is your secret to success and happiness? You seem to have achieved much, and you're always smiling. So what's the secret?
The secret is not... There isn't much of a secret. Yeah.
Welcome back. You're still watching Up Close and Personal, and I'm hanging out with Andrew Wako. This is a nice garden, Andrew.
Yeah, this is where, like I was saying, we normally have functions here. Yeah. You can have, by the gazebo, you can have your own catering being done there. There is room for you to... It's creative. Creative. You create what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Thanks.
Yeah. So tell me, Andrew, what is your current relationship status?
Relationship status, married. Been been married to my beautiful wife, Redeemed, for the past 20 years. And got three kids. Well, they're old people now. Two daughters and one son.
Since you are married, what is your advice to married people? What are the secrets to a long-lasting and fulfilling marriage?
Stay married. That's the first thing. Stay married.
Okay.
And you know what the Bible tells you? I'm a Christian, by the way. Bible tells you as a husband, simple, love your wife.
Andrew, it's been great having you on the show.
It's been a pleasure having you by my place. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Thank you very much.
Great.
Cheers.
You have been watching the program Up Close and Personal on ZPC TV, hanging out with Nyasha Diva Mtamangira, and we've been talking to Andrew Tambaniwako. And from what he said here today, I guess you can see that it's never too late to pursue the hairstyle that you've always wanted. I'm just joking. Always persevere, work hard, follow your dreams, and never give up. You can go to our Facebook page, Up Close and Personal, on ZPC TV, and pass some comments about our program and tell us if you like the program. If you want to talk to me directly, you can go to my Facebook page at Nyasha Diva Mtamangira, and you can also follow me on Twitter at Nash Diva, and I'm everywhere really, so you can even find me on Instagram. Remember, fate knows where you're going, but it's absolutely up to you to drive there. Peace.